Hello. Let's find ourselves a webcam. I think right side should be okay. Alright. Hello, everybody. I am Somebody Nowhere, and I'm back. Took a week off to watch Desert Bus. Took another week off to just sort of, I don't know, just get my head in order. And while I was gone, brought back some emotes and set up an archive on YouTube. It's a whole ordeal, but you know, it's YouTube. We got. I'm gonna start trying to archive streams there, and yeah, still gonna try to make some highlights as I can, and yeah. So Saturday nights is free games, with the free game that I am trying out tonight being Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. I know a little bit about this game, but not a whole lot. Like, I know this is a game that, 38 Studios got funded by, like, Rhode Island tax dollars to make, and I don't know. Also, Re-Reckoning? Re-Reckoning. That's what you're going with. Re-Reckoning. Whatever. Let's go ahead and start Re-Reckoning. Oh boy. I feel like I played the demo or something for this like a lifetime ago. Oh god. Wait, they have the entire user manual in here? Oh god. I guess since games these days don't really have proper user manuals, but oh no. Oh, wow. Oh, how deep of an RPG is this? Races. Oh no. Stealth. Pfft, forget stealth. Stealth is boring. There's a lot going on here. Let's get fate. Fate. Defeat enemies, perform the abilities to acquire fate energy. Oh, they can enter reckoning mode. I'm gonna have to hope that this stuff is explained or something like that. As far as I know, I think this is like a semi-open world RPG kind of thing. Map. Skills. Destiny. Beginning, your character has no destiny. After speaking to the Fate Weaver, you can choose one destiny. Brawler, Rogue, or Initiate. Brawler. Brawler, thank you. Fate Weavers. Rarity of items. Let's just, like, we skimmed through this. We have a vague idea of what's going on, right? I'm gonna have to hope that the game does a good enough job of explaining it. Red text. Criminal interactions. Huh. Character is caught doing one of those acts in a civilized area. He or she can attempt to bribe the guards, resist, or simply serve out a sentence in jail for an XP. Oh, so you sacrifice XP for that. This is okay. Factions. I mean, it seems ambitious. Like they really were trying there. Let's see. Make sure that English, subtitles. I think we're bright enough there. Not gonna mess with that. Let's go. Normal is fine. If you see this, don't crash your computer. Or don't crash your PlayStation.
From the beginning, we were wrong. And only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk.
Oh.
But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen. Terrible and deadly.
Yeah, you don't seem great. Jeez, man.
Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time.
Oh boy.
Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed.
Run.
Until you died.
Wait, why'd I die? What happened? Well, that ended quickly. Maybe I should have turned the brightness up. Everything looks so dark. No, my cards! At least they didn't change the title screen.
What do you think this one is then? Alpha? Garan? Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Alright, character creation, let's go. Alright. Male or female? We can go male, probably. Warlike, religions, nation of a storied origin. Many Almain come from the Phalanx, seeking freedom while honoring traditions of their homeland. Hardened by the high sea, the Varani are just as frequently pirates and mercenaries as they are shrewd merchants. Favor swords and daggers as seaworthy weapons. Proud and ancient people from frozen lands north judge themselves fit and divine, right, wrong. Oh, like I don't even like which one is the like I think this is like the warrior kind of class. Like starts like blacksmithing and alchemy Like, blacksmithing is probably, like... Because this down here, this is, like, stealth stuff, right? Yeah, this is literally, yeah, it says stealth. Specific students of magic and diplomacy. So, this is, yeah, this is your, like, rogue kind of class, I guess. I'm gonna say either this one or this one. You know what? Let's go with this one. I think we can hopefully maybe do some blacksmithing. I don't know. More mana. Ooh, armor. I like the idea of more armor. Ooh. Take none, but get experience bonus. You're beholden to no god. Your self-sufficiency yields its own rewards. Physical damage and armor? I think I kind of like that. Fire damage and fire resistance. Ooh. A little bit of health and mana. A whole bunch of health. You know what? Damage and armor. Not a lot of great options here. Oh, here we go. Here's more options. Oh, where's the hair? Wow, those are some serious mutton chops. Eyebrows? Wait. I can't even see his eyes. I can't see the stubble either. Intensity of stubble. Intense stubble. The other hair. Just, wow, that's just the most basic hair. Oh boy. There's one. Ponytail sort of thing. Nothing? Chin strap. I'm spending entirely too long with this. Give him the most ridiculous hair. There we go. Hair color. What do we got for hair color? Anything that's not like a normal color. Accessories. Jewelry. Oh. Earrings. Shave. Pretty big. Like, I want him to be like a warrior sort of guy, right? So, whoa, okay. Intensity. Seems pretty intense. Seems pretty intense to me. I don't even remember what race I chose. It's like this face is just kind of they're just stuck in this situation. It's fine. I mean, sure. Less stubble. I don't know. I should have ran some random options. But yeah, let's go very pointy tattoos and just a weird mohawk and some inexplicable mutton chops. Yeah, let's go with that.
A human. And not in bad shape. I'll mean by the look of him. You know how you can tell? Turn him over. See if there's a stick in his arse.
That's not very nice.
All right then. Make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving.
About that.
Under a lucky star, this one.
Anything
Maybe I
else
will
we
be
need?
moving soon enough.
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done. Put him with the others.
Name? Sam. Sam Buddy. Wait, am I just naming his first name? Or just Sam? If we want to, we'll call him Sam. If he needs a last name, we'll throw something in there. But yeah, Sam. And if we ever need to put in a last name, we'll put in Buddy. But at the core, this is Sam. Just
Well,
dump
that's it for
Sam
you.
down the thing.
Better luck next time.
Bye, Sam. Down the chute. He is a little stunned. Like, I vaguely remember this from the demo that I played like a lifetime ago. Like, because I feel like I played. If I remember, there was like a demo that was released of this that was like the first hour or so of the game. But again, that was back when this game wasn't like that was back when this game was new, which was, what was that, like 10 years ago now? Whoa, what the, like, that was weird. His body was, okay, let's go. Alright, run around. Can we jump? No jump. Can we fight? Whoa. Okay, whoa, we can dodge roll. Okay. Let's block, I guess. Okay, we got control the camera. What's over here? Anything? I don't know how much I love where the camera is. Like, it feels... Somehow it feels just slightly too close. But... Oh, shit. What was that? What was that? Find a way out. Okay, thank you. I will do that. Let's find a way out. This way. This way looks... Ooh. Pick up notes. Secrecy is still important in our work, requiring specialized disposal of our unfortunate failures. Piling remains have become a concern in the lower caverns, so an incinerator has been added to deal with the wastes. This should make disposal work slightly less horrible, although you should avoid drinking water from downstream of the ash dumps. Yeah, good advice. Very good advice. Hardly a fitting rest for the poor things, but if it's any consolation, these weren't their original bodies in the first place. What? I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. Give clothes. Give. Wait. It says like there's something over here. Oh? Hello, skeleton. What do you have? Gold? Yes, I will take that gold. What? Is there anything up here? Aside from just that skeleton? I mean, I guess it could have been worse. Let's go. I guess we're going this way. What's this? I mean... Oh. Like the lever? Pull the lever, I guess. Oh. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Bye. 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 Oh. Okay. Well, now we know. Alright, what's in here? Ooh, a rusty sword. Yes, I will take it. I need a rusty sword. See my new items. Primary. Rusty sword. That, oh. Damn, that looks rusty. That looks rusty indeed. Congratulations, you equipped your weapon. Thanks, I really hoped I could equip it. How do I use it? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's just very hack and slash kind of controls, right? I can't jump, but I can, like, dodge. Come back, skeleton. Oh, I feel bad. Threw that guy down in that thing. Alright, we got a weapon, so well, that means they're gonna throw enemies at us, right?
They're all over. Run!
Who? What? Where? Who's all over? Oh.
Scatter, children of dust! Scatter before the might of the Tuatha!
The who the who now? Who's it? What are they doing? And why? Do you have any, like, items for me? Excuse me. Whoa, what is that? I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna attack it. It also tried to tutorialize me there for a moment, and I completely missed it. It's fine, though. We got some XP, and...
Stay away!
Stay away? Why would I stay away? It's the only way to go. Oh. Hey, I see you over there. Where are you going? Oh.
No child of dust shall escape.
I don't know what you're talking about. Can I break that? Ooh, I can't. Were there more of those that I could have broken? Where'd it go? Oh, wait. Did the cavern break? Did the cavern collapse behind me? Oh. Well, that's game design right there. Make it so that I can't backtrack by having, like, a cavern collapsing. I mean, I get it. Barrel? Aha, what do we got? Nothing. Anything! Nothing. I'm not a hero if I don't smash all of the barrels. Nothing in there. Okay. Anyone here?
Help! Anybody!
I could be anybody. What's this? Nothing. It's very green.
You! Up there! Please help me!
I can jump down from some areas when I can jump down. Okay, I jumped down.
Little scum! No. You'll all die.
Aha, I got you. Oh, there. This is very hack and slash, which is fine. Ooh, leggings. How do I give legging armor? Ragged leggings. Ooh, more critical? Sure. Oh, look at him. He's just like, ooh, look at my leggings. All right. I saved you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, wait. I've seen you before.
Have you?
On the slab. You were dead.
Yeah, I got better.
By the tome, it worked. You're alive.
What? What happened?
You died. I don't know how or even where. But your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow it worked. The well restored your soul to your body, and it worked.
Good for
I'll
me.
send you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you.
Who is this Professor Hughes? Wait, I have some... Which one do I pick? Like, who is this Hughes?
Professor Formorous Hughes. The Well of Souls is his life's work. The Tuatha are coming in through the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going!
No, I had more questions! Who are these attackers?
Oh my. You don't know? Perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deon, the enemy of all the young races. We've never
That's
seen
not very
this
nice.
far inland. Not even during the invasion. I don't know why they're here.
Death!
I wish I could tell you more. You showed no signs of life when we removed your new body from the well's waters. We just put it in the furnace room with the others. We would have never done that if we knew.
Well of Souls.
The Well of Souls is just ahead. You'll see. And it works. It restored you to life.
Good for
There
me.
will be plenty of time to explain later. We've got to get going.
Where is this Hughes?
He'll be in his study on the ground floor of the tower. At least, I hope he's there. And safe.
I hope. Is there any... Oh, I guess. Let's go.
Let me get this door.
Wait, is there anything else to... Wait, what did I pick up? Consumables. Oh, healing potions. Map to radial menu. Let's put that there, I guess.
Right this way.
Ooh, things. Oh, there's things to pick up. You, what do you got? Ooh, armor. Yes, I will take that armor. Tattered shirt? No. Let's go battered armor. Anything? Ooh. Can I get this weapon? Oh. Anything over here? Is he following me? Items? Items? Gold. I guess that's at least something. This guy would be like, what are you doing smashing up all these crates? I need you to go do the thing. Gold. So much gold. shield just for smashing things up. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, boots. I will take those boots. Let's get dressed. Oh, we didn't even have any boots. So, yeah, there we go. Now we don't have to worry about stepping on things. Over here? It's so dark. I really should have turned the light up. But now we've increased our critical chance by a bunch.
This is what they're after. Our greatest invention. The Well of Souls. Imagine an end to war. An end to death.
Anything up here? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. This don't look so good. What you doing? How did I get mixed up in this? You guys want to stop being evil? It really just... I don't know what you're doing, but it doesn't seem good.
I bet you're still groggy, but just keep moving. Move! Move!
Okay, so like the running button, I think it's like you hold down X. So, because like I'm running, but now I'm running slightly faster. Anything over here? I can't get up there, so I guess we keep going. Ooh, lever. Oh, that was a quick save. Okay, what do we got? What's that?
We're in one of the storerooms. See if you can find anything useful.
Get a shield. Where to shield? Ooh, something. A smashing crates tutorial. I'll take it. Alright, I'm gonna guess shield in here. Greaves and a lockpick. I'll take them, but... Boots? Ooh, block efficiency. Now, let's just critical. If you're blocking, you're losing. Don't block. Just attack. Attack wildly and blindly. Until your enemy is dead. Ooh. More healing. Torn gloves. Let's see if those are worth anything. Oh, I don't even have any gloves. So, yeah, let's go. Just keep increasing our critical chances here. 12, 5, 5, 5. So what? 5, 5, 5, and 12. So, yeah, that increases our critical by a lot. Right? Lockpicks. I don't know. I don't think this was one of the races that was good with lockpicking, but who am I to say? Oh, hey, a shield. I'm ignoring your shield because I want to explore. Okay, okay. I don't see anything else. Okay, we'll do the thing you probably needed to do. Weapon rack. Shield. Weapon. Is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Equip.
Wait. Do you hear something?
No. I don't hear anything. Oh shit, I hear something.
To Arthur!
Ow! What?
You're going to need more than just that sword.
No, I'm doing
That one
fine.
had a bow. Get
Oh,
it?
okay, fine, a longbow. Where? Oh, over there. Give longbow. Equip to secondary, I guess. And, how do we do that? How do I switch? Oh, there we go. Okay then. So triangle is the secondary, whereas square is whatever your primary is. Oh, what's over here? Another mortar. I don't know what this is. What is going on here? How do I get up there? I don't like when games do this. Okay, so it's like auto aim? Because I'm not really getting the chance to aim at any of that up there.
Archers up ahead. Best shoot them before they see us.
Ah, fuck!
It's open. Go, go!
I don't know what I shot. I do not want to just drop down into the thing, right? So, like, it is so dark. I really should have turned up the light. That's pretty strong. It refills after a little while. That's good. What's over here? Ooh, something. Documents, you say? Let's see what those are. Too faded to be valued. You can't even look at them? Okay, fine. You've given me garbage items. I guess it's to teach me about the concept of garbage items. Ooh, what's this? Leg plates. Did I have leg plates? Oh. Leg plates are for blocking. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's... Oh, crap. There's item stability. Why? Why is there item... There's item degradation. Why? Why? No. Why has there got to be item degradation? Oh, no. The sword, too. And the bow? No. Oh, come on, man. It says we could jump up. We can jump down here if we wanted. Not that we want to, really, right now. But I guess if I'm reading the minimap correctly.
Daggers are deadly if you catch an enemy unaware. Their speed more than makes up for their size.
I mean, I don't need your daggers. Try equipping them. I don't want them. I don't need them. But I guess I'll take them. Because you want to tutorialize me on daggers or whatever. Rusty gauntlets, you say? Wrong button. Oh, again with the block efficiency. Dang, these things have a lot of stability though, too. Cannot get into the water.
I bet you're still groggy, but just keep moving. Move,
I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to...
More up ahead. If you can sneak up on them with your daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
How do I do that? How do I sneak? How to sneak? Oh, stealth mode, you say? That eye fills up when they are aware. Interesting. Okay, I hate stealth, but sure. I mean, if you can do it. Dented what now? Oh, some kind of armor. Oh, again with the melee block efficiency. Like, I'm not trying to block your stuff. I'm trying to just not get hit and then attack you. Anything up here? Are they... I can't tell if they're facing the other direction or not. Mortal Bourbon Scatter. Hello, Rito. How are you doing?
A mistake of the gods.
Stab!
Easily corrected.
Ow! Run away! How are you doing tonight, Rito?
Come on.
Oh, dang it! I didn't want to talk to you, guy. I wanted to loot this guy. Loot soldier. Loot additional soldier. Or treasure sack, whatever. Anything over here? I guess that's the direction we're supposed to go. But we're supposed to, I guess, see all the nonsense going over here. I do not like, I get the benefit of these daggers, but really, who wants to stealth? Stealthing is boring. I'd rather just run in there, swinging the sword around, and hope for the best. What is happening in here?
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than it seems.
Just chilling. That's good. Hold for abilities and use Storm Bolt. Playing more 76. That's good. Oh, Storm Bolt, you say? Storm Bolt!
Incredible. What are you?
I don't know what I am. I'm confused. That's what I am. Spider memo? Per your request, we finally got the spider problem under control. Claude will try to take credit for an efficient cleansing with his Praetorians, but I feel he overstates his case and fails to recognize the value of my own quick thinking and scholarly work provided to this successful operation. Yeah, like, I remember playing something like the first hour or so as a demo forever ago, but I don't, like, as far as I know, the demo was just like the first hour. I don't remember though. It's just like it's from like the game feels, the mechanics of the game are old, but it's fine. Like you can see from like the dialogue wheel that they're picking up some of the aspects of like Mass Effect from the time. It wants to be kind of like dark fantasy, like dark to mid dark fantasy, so somewhere around like somewhere between Skyrim and Dragon Age, and just yeah, like on some level the backstory of the game is more interesting than all of the nonsense of the story they tried to flush out here. Yeah, it's like it's like they're trying. Like it clearly they wanted to do something interesting and different. It just didn't really click with enough people to pay back Rhode Island. And yeah, what's his face? The baseball guy ended up owing a lot of money to Rhode Island. So much so he had to sell all of his memorabilia and stuff. Was it Kurt Schilling? Yeah, something like that. It's like Kurt Schilling, he wanted to do video games, and so he, took some money from Rhode Island, made this game. The game didn't sell. He ended up on the hook to Rhode Island for a lot of money. Require no medal nor promotion. All I would ask is that you please reassign me off of subject disposal detail. I'll take that note. Anything else here? Wrong button. Rah! Magic. But yeah, now you've got the Reaper emote there. I've done a little tweaking, and I'm considering like I was able to kind of tweak it and make it a little bit bigger, like make the crop a little bit better on the Reaper. But right now, I think I just want to keep it as the full body. Like, yeah, right now I think I just want to keep it as the full body. But we've got the Reaper emote now, and there's an animated one that's let's go. Just because I wanted to use the animation, I just didn't know what to use it with. Like there was something that I wanted to do, but it wasn't really working out visually like I wanted it to. Wait, what is that? Is that the spider that they were talking about? Here, have some lightning, spider. No? Alright then. I guess we keep going. I do not like these. Oh, hey, something. Oh, dang. Robes. Oh, this is, I guess, if you're trying to be a mage, right? Torn robes. Serpent's venom. Jeez. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, torn robes. Yep, mana regen. Robes replace your torso and leg armor? Jeez. Okay, then. I think I'll I think I'll just keep these critical damage things. And also stop using these daggers. Get me back my ridiculous sword. Alright, what else we got? Wait. What? Was this just a spinny dude to... as like an example of how it works?
Save your magic for when you need it.
Oh. Okay. Okay, little guy. I will save my magic for when I need it. Do I need it? Oh, shit! What the hell's going on in here? I don't like it. Can I break this stuff? Okay, I can't. Are we sure they got all the spiders? Are we sure they got all the spiders? Because I'm getting the feeling they didn't get all the spiders. Wait, which way? Is there anything over here? Ooh, chest. Hand wraps, you say? Ooh, mana regen. I mean, I'm not going to be trying to use magic so much, but, I mean, it'd be nice. Like, it'd be nice to have some magic. But let's keep going. Like, I want to kind of do, like, a brawling, like... Oh, shit! I was right! Spider! Yeah, it's kind of the starting area. Holy Jeebus! Damn, that one attack just got him. Damn. I mean, I expected to actually have to fight it. Yeah, this is the tutorial starting area still. Like, we haven't even gotten out into the world. Dang, that thing just dead. Dead fast. Ooh. Yep. If you're trying to be a mage, given all the
It
things.
completely covered the tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn a path through.
What? Why? Okay, fine. I'll equip the stupid staff. Staff. Fire! There we go. Let's do it. Oh, wait,
Not
what's...
more spiders. Burn them. Burn them.
They like that. Like that. Like... We're doing magic, but we're also... doing other things. It's like a staff, but with fire. Ooh, what is this? Loot spider sack. Oh, God. Old shoes. Skull and bones? I mean, I'll take it. Until I run out of available inventory space, I'm just going to take everything. I see no reason not to. Just take everything. So, what were those shoes that I found? Some kind of shoes? Old shoes. Oh. Mana regenerating shoes. Sure. I mean, seems fine. Nothing. There we go. Oh no! He got me! They additionally got me. This magic is pretty strong.
Hurry, get out of here.
Get out of here? I haven't even looted everything yet. Ooh, what is this? Oh, well, that's boring. Oh, wait. I didn't even... no. I don't need to radio menu. I don't need that other stuff. There we go. Just break some stuff. Anything over here? quick save. Oh, oh. Are you bad guy? Oh, you're a good guy.
That's what I intend to find out. He came out of the well.
Claude. Hello,
You'd better
Claude.
get inside to see the old man. Soft.
Quick!
The
before those
Tuatha will find
make
my
another push.
Praetorians are a tougher breed.
This is where we part ways.
Oh, good.
Take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just
Got
make
some
sure you get your shoes.
armor.
We can hold off the Tuatha here.
Wait, I need more help? What does that mean? And also, why is it 95%? I can fight with you? I don't know what this means. Like, what does I need more help mean in this context, and what does 95% mean? Like, I don't know, we'll try it.
I suppose these might be able to
Oh,
help.
it's persuasion
If
check.
the Tuatha realize what you are, you'll need them.
Oh, he gave me extra stuff because it was a persuasion check. Okay. I can fight with you.
We can't risk you getting killed. You're proof that the well can work. Don't you realize what that means? Just
Only
keep
sort
going
of.
past the top of the well. Hughes will be there in his study. I'll see you on the outside. If fate
Okay.
wills it.
What do we got? Items? I'm gonna break all your items, all your chests. What do we got?
Plate armor. Nothing protects quite like layers of
Ooh, a repair
impervious
kit.
metal.
I'll take all of those just because I can. Oh, they ain't doing so good. Ooh, what's over here? Mage stuff.
Simple cloth frees your body and mind. That's why mages prefer it.
I mean, I still have inventory space. I'm smashing everything.
Leather armor is thin, but will give you the speed to reach an enemy's
So yeah,
back.
this is... I'm taking everything. I don't even care. You said I could have everything. I'm taking everything. Wait, what's over here? Why does it seem like there should be something over here? Map, you trick me. Okay, let's equip that armor that we picked up. Oh, I don't care about your melee blocking. Although we got an extra one of the critical damage thing. That's good. Like, I'm not interested in blocking melee stuff. Well, now we've got extra old shoes. Right, where can we get an extra sword? Because this sword is quickly running down. Give. Whatever. We'll do fine. Hello, sirs.
You come out of the well and the Tuatha show up. That can't be a coincidence.
No, total coincidence.
I never believed the well would work. Maybe it would be best if it never did.
Wait. Items, consumables. What's this? Poison-based attacks. I don't do poison-based attacks. Increases armor. Okay, let's add this to the radial menu just because we can. You know what? Let's heal ourselves just because. There we go. Like, I didn't know of anywhere else that we could heal, but yeah, let's go. Oh boy. That doesn't seem good. Anything over here? Get a better R3. Sure. That's such a better view. Anything in here? Ooh, something. Experiments are now successfully recreating bodies 97.5% of the time. Any missing limbs or extra fingers are now probably how the original subject looked. Sure. Let's just... Yeah, so they can duplicate people, but sometimes it doesn't really quite work out. You smash those? Dang it. Missed out. Should have had the ability to smash those. Anything over here? Nope. Smash! Dang. This is getting awful dramatic here. Alright. Do not underestimate the smallest. And you are?
You've made it! And look at you! Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another.
So much. What's going on?
Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe.
What else we got? Where are we?
We're in the Feylands, miles away from the front lines. I thought we were safe enough from the war, but it seems some of the Tuatha found their way here anyway.
I've got more questions.
Of course you do. Please, though, we must hurry.
So about the attackers.
You don't know. They're called the Tuatha. They were once Fey folk of the Winter Court, but they've been twisted by their Lord Gadflow. But how could they have found us out here? We're miles away from the front lines. The war has never touched Dalantarth. And why attack the well?
Faye?
The Fey are complicated. I could write 10 volumes on the effects of immortality on their pseudo-feudal court system alone.
Fomerus Hughes.
I am Fomerus Hughes, Scholar of Vivification Prime Circle. We're standing above my life's work, the Well of Souls. There's so much to learn about you, though. I imagine it's all a bit muddled. Side effect of the prismere? Shape of the basin? No. If only we had more time.
How'd I die?
I wish I could tell you more, but your death is a mystery to me as well. It seems that your memory died with your body. You see, the well is designed to capture the soul of someone recently deceased, recreating their physical form within its waters. Simple, really. Your rebirth
Simple,
is the first we
you know.
might truly call a success. There have been others, but the results weren't quite right.
Anything else? Oh, Tuatha.
The Tuatha are a radical splinter of the Fae. Insane, bloodthirsty, and immortal. Even when they die,
Mortal?
their essence returns home to be reborn later.
Oh.
They hate mortals like you and me, and want us wiped off the face of Amalur. I can only imagine how much they hate the idea of mortals being reborn.
What else we got? You want to tell me about the Well of Souls?
It's been my life's work. Decades of research with a singular goal, ending death itself. And now, you're the only proof that it's a success. But why did it work on you and no one else? What makes you different from the others? There's so many questions to ask.
I'm the hero.
And if we're to get any
I'm the
answers,
hero of
we've
the
got to
story.
get you someplace
That's why it
safe.
worked. Right? I'm ready.
Good, good. We can't waste time.
Or can we? I'll stay and fight.
Absolutely not. I've got my notes, but it's most important
Don't
that
you just love the
stay
illusion of
safe.
choice?
It's just that you're... Wait, where are you going? Fascinating. Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what...
Uh-oh.
Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have reached the lab! They're inside the lab!
Oh, that's not good.
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly! Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
Oh, boy. Oh, let him go. Damn. Let him go. Stabbing him real good. Got any items in here that I can steal? Or, I'm sorry, take? Oh, dang. Some stuff collapsed and it was, bad. Can I get in here? Damn. Like, all that area over to the side I cannot get to. Yeah, burrowing. It's like all these things, like, look, there's stuff over there, kinda. I want to have a closer look, but I can't, like, can't just step over the rubble. Oh, shit. Also, I took a very little amount of damage there from that stuff falling down. Want to move faster? Try moving faster. Want to run faster? Have you tried running faster? Nothing to steal? Well, screw you! I don't have daggers out, so it's Dang, that is effective. That is really just effective. You know what? Put the bow back. $17 versus 11. So that's why that was doing so much damage. Wait, something! Give something! Oh. I don't know what lockpicks are for exactly. Like, I know what lockpicks are, and I know what lockpicks are generally for, but the game hasn't really tutorialized lockpicks as, like, an item.
Get moving, you brute! Tear this tower apart!
What do you got? Oh, healing potion. Is there anybody here? I see you in there. Can I attack you? No. That is a big one of those. Let's go. Jeez, that is a big one of those. fuck? Whoa! I thought I was rolling. Whoa, buddy. Oh! No, I didn't see how the spread of that attack was. Ow! There's no stamina, so, ah, dang it. Like, I got this guy. What the? I pushed X. X. What the fuck? I'm taking more damage from whatever this context-sensitive X is. What was that? What the fuck? What the X. I am X. What is X? Come on, man. Oh, there we go. I guess I didn't quite X enough. Oh, I didn't realize there was a thing I was supposed to be doing there. Well, crap. Whoa. What the hell was with the eyes? Well, I guess I could have done that better. But it's fine. We got up that thing and some other stuff. We can craft things. Also, I guess I probably should have done something. Any other items? Yeah. Like, the fight could have gone a little smoother, but as a whole, I think it was fine. It was fine. Okay. Now we're out into the world. Yeah, it's like, if I remember the demo that I played, it was like you were able to pick up the first bunch of quests, and that was about it. Like, you could pick up the first bunch of, like, fetch quests and stuff, and maybe do a few of them. But after you got out of this starting area, there wasn't a whole ton else. So we'll have to see how much farther I can get in the span of the next, like, hour. What the? No! I wanted to go. No, I don't want to go back in. This is a lot more pretty. Ah, level up. Probably wasted my healing, too. Game. Okay, there we go. Level up. Oh, God. Oh, God, there's so many things. Persuasion, stealth. Forget stealth. Why would I want stealth? 3 components when crafting. I like the idea of fixing up my stuff better. Effectiveness of repair kits. I like that. Oh, I'm putting points into blacksmithing. That's what that is. What is this? Fail the spell reward. Chance to persuade others of your thinking. Stealth. I care nothing for your stealth. Harvest regents. I mean... Four components when crafting. Oh, I've only got 1 point. Whatever. Oh, God. The heck? Oh. Sorcery, might, or finesse. I I'm just hack and slash a lot. Is there like one for armor? Yeah, is there an ability in here somewhere that gives me more armor? Ooh, a hammer, you say? Where are you keeping your hammer? Snag an enemy. Sorcery. I did like that spell that I did. Like, I did like that spell that I did. Combination of... More with that. 5 might points. What is this? Charge special for things. Yes, let's charge. We got 1 more point left. All enemies from the meter. I don't like the idea of blocking, but what else can we do here? There's something we can take from one of the other ones. Sorcery? I did like doing a little bit of sorcery. Like, it seems like a good option for long range because it was doing a lot of damage. But, hello, White Trash Ninja. Like, we've already got 1 point in this. Can we upgrade it anymore? Oh, we can. Let's undo that. I didn't know that we could upgrade these more than just the one. What is this? Whirlwind, hold, and release. What is this one? Snagging enemies. This is just a charge attack, right? What is this? Like, as soon as they dump you out here into the world, it's just like, here's some things. Do something. I'm going to channel that. Physical damage with staves. Damage staves. Let's invest a little bit extra into the lightning because that was really effective. I liked that a good bit. So we're going to be a little bit of sword and nonsense and maybe a little bit of magic. It's early in the game. Honestly, we could do almost anything. Moves. Ooh, what is this? Oh, that's an attack. I would like that attack. What is it? Ooh, let's find ourselves a hammer. Jeez. Ooh. That looks good. Oh, what is it? Great swords. Damn. That is... Oh, damn. That... Jeez. Daggers. Longbow. Oh, there's a scythe? Oh, that's just... What are those, like, weird arm blades? Those seem neat. Maybe not for whatever the hell I'm doing right now, but... We got scepters, chakrams, shield. Oh, there is a parry system. Block at the right moment to parry. Huh. I'll have to look into that. Alright. I think we did all the things? Oh, wait. Did we pick up any good new items? Accessories. Oh, what is this? Just health. Yes. I would like more health. Thank you. Like, more health? Yes. I'll take that. Some sage crafting. These bones... Are these bones just actual literal garbage? I guess we'll just... It says no value. Alright. Let's poke around. Oh, what's this? I can craft things. Right, pursue a quest. The Bowman sold sentimental value. I think I can get that. Makes sense. You don't look so good. And broke your crates. More crates. You ain't looking so good, dude. Remy?
Another survivor?
Ooh.
But I've never seen you in the tower. Were you one of the professor's assistants in the downstairs projects?
Sure.
Did he escape with you?
I was helpful somehow. He distracted him so I could escape. No, can we bring him back?
That sounds like him. Professor Hughes.
Like
was
he
very thoughtful.
ran right through him with like
He is
crazy
very
dagger
thoughtful.
nonsense.
I'm sure he found a way to get out. He must have.
Oh, so many things. Alistar?
Alistar is remote enough that we don't get a lot of visitors. And with our research, fewer visitors means fewer questions.
Fate Weaver?
Oh, you mean Agarth? He visits Hughes every once in a while. I never could figure out why they got along. He's friendly enough, if a bit odd. You should be able to find him in Gorhart, just down the road, past the ruins. You can't miss it.
I can't miss it. Sure. Distracted, adjusting something here. Alright, what is missing? Something. Hughes! Oh yeah. Anything more to tell me about Hughes?
We all knew Formerus was a genius, but I'll admit, even I had my doubts about him being able to bring the dead back to life. Guess the Tuatha weren't very pleased that it worked.
What do you got to say about the Tuatha?
I just don't understand the Tuatha. I mean, most Fae aren't violent. The wild ones can be, but no more than any forest animal. But the Tuatha are some sort of cult among the Winter Fae. Before they invaded Erythel, no one could have imagined the Fae ever marching to war.
What do you know about the Well of Souls?
Brilliant idea, the Well of Souls. Plucks dead people out of the ether, rebuilds their body, and brings them back to life. At least that's what it was supposed to do. Guess we'll never know if it worked now.
Yes, no idea. All you have to say.
We should be safe here. At least
Oh.
a little.
You're not on the ground anymore. How you doing? Oh, you're still just I guess you're doing better though. I'll take that. What? No. What? I looted the thing, but then it said there wasn't anything to loot. You're doing so good. Anything over here? We can jump down from here. Jump! Dive. Oh. I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. Oh, wait. I don't have a hat. Mana region and... Wow. Oh, wait, no. I need more sorcery to take that. I mean, it's a neat hat, though. Swim. Ooh, what's over here? What is that? Wait, did that not hit it? Oh shit! Damn! That hit hard. What's in here? Let's see. Hello, skeleton. I'll take those. Very easy footlocker. Oh. How does this work? I don't have any lockpicking skills, so... Use the right to adjust the angle of the pick. Okay. We'll have to start moving the slider. If the pick is in the correct angle, the lock will unlock, otherwise the pick might break. Oh, there we go. What is this? Rivets? Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. But then again, that was probably, I think, the easiest level of lockpicking, probably. Oh, what's that? What's this? Why is it glowing? Oh, dispel. How do I dispel? Press X when this is on the glyph. Glyphs will reseal themselves after a time. Miss and all the glyphs reseal. Be careful of the order you break them in. Okay. I was not paying attention. What was I supposed to do there? What was I supposed to do? I clearly did not understand the instructions. What was... Where are the instructions on that again? Because I clearly did not understand the instructions on that. Like... Options? Is that it? Like, was I just supposed to click on every one of them as it went over it? Or was I supposed to do it in a certain order? Or... That's what was confusing me, was I thought I was supposed to maybe do it in some kind of special order or something. But dang, that hit me hard. Just a matter of time. Okay. Ooh. Things. Necklace of Ice Shield. Oh well. I'll figure it out. Hey, over here. Over here. I'll break your stuff. Give me gold. Oh. Ooh, another unlock. Let's pick it. Let's try over here. Oh, it's forcing it a little much. Got it. Shoes. What kind of shoes are those? Mana per second. I like these critical shoes. Okay, I think that's everything over here. Let's see anything. Sir? Sir, what are you doing up there? Quest objective. Yes, I kind of got that impression from when we were in the cave. But, oh, what's this? Loot the overturned cart. Sure. Nothing? Something back here? Wait, what's the green thing? Shrine. Temporary bonus. I mean, I'll take it. I don't know what it is, but I'll take it. A bonus has to be good, right? Oh shit. That's a... I was not paying attention, and there's a giant bear. Run! Run from the bear! Don't run from the bear! Fight the bear!
You! I remember you. You're the one? How
What?
did you come back?
I thought that guy was in
How did
danger,
you
so I
find
fought the
me
bear.
here?
What are you doing here?
When I saw you with Ensel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded.
Honestly, that magic
The
attack
Well of
is
Souls
so
bigger than
strong.
just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt.
Pay me and you live. Wow. Who you report to?
I promise you, if I knew who it was, I'd tell you. Sharing research is one thing, but academic sabotage is a crime.
This is your fault time to die? Pay me and you live. I'm just gonna use my dialogue check.
I don't have... Okay, here. It's all I've got, plus what I got paid for the information. I don't want any part of this. I'm going home to Odessa.
Okay, then. Hey, we got free money. Wait, harvest a thing. Now kill him? Can I? Oh no, my man is low. I don't think I can kill him now. Harvested embry eyes. There is one. I brutalized him. You know, I threatened him enough. He knows that he's been threatened. There's something over... Is it just glowing because it's light? Okay, that's just glowing because it's light. It's a thing. I don't know what it is. But now it's dead. Like, why would you have it so that I can, like, loot a thing and then it randomly doesn't have anything in it? Wait, what's over here? There's something down below? Dive. Leather boots, you say? Oh. Basically, they're just another pair of... Oh, they're basically like the ones that I have, just slightly better defense. That's nice. Yeah, sure. Let's swap them out. Hey, they look just the same. What is over... Like, why does it look like there should be something up there? Like, look like there should be something over this direction. Maybe it's from up above. I don't know. Oh, good. We can actually swim faster if we press the button. Oh, you! Get back here! You too! Camera, follow me. I'm gonna guess I'm probably supposed to collect these for a thing. For, like, some kind of quest. Be like, go kill some antelope! Go kill me 5 antelope or whatever. Ooh, what's over here? Wolf. Hey, wolf. Ah! Camera! You aren't playing. What the fuck? Camera? Why? Oh, this camera is not playing along. This camera is on the side of the wolves. Yeah, this camera is not on my team. Loot. Cool. Oh, repair kit. Like, I should probably be blocking more. But honestly, I just don't want to block. What's over here? Somewhere I shouldn't be going yet. What's this? Nothing. I mean, it didn't look like nothing when I picked it up. Let's go to where it actually wants us to go. Because I worry if I wander over into something more dangerous. Because I was getting roughed up by those wolves. More than I would hope to. But what's this? Nothing. Hey, thanks a lot, game. Nothing? Oh, good. Something. Any, like, random chests? No. What's over in here? Oh! Yeah, it's like, I could block, I guess, but really,
tower,
who wants to parry
Name's
and
Agar.
stuff? I just want to wail
Maybe
on
you can
folks.
help an old Fate Weaver, eh?
What's a Fate Weaver?
Fate Weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things.
It's trouble in the tower.
Trust me, I've known that for a long time. Nobody can change fate. Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. It's a shame. He'll be dead by now.
What makes you think he's dead?
The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that.
Can you give me some help? Wait, cards?
You really don't know much, do you? A Fate Weaver taps into the threads of fate and channels that energy through a focus. My order prefers cards. The cards are unique to each Fate Weaver, since we all see the weave differently.
Can you help me?
I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration
What makes
of
you
his
think he's dead?
success. Whichever.
Oh, dang. That's okay. I was dead too. I just woke up.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Oh, shit. Get him. Oh. Perform special attacks, defeat enemies, gather fate energy. He dead. Oh, shit. Oh no! Here comes more of them. Oh, yeah, okay, give me extra fate, I guess. Fate symbol will pulse. You can then go into reckoning mode. Lasts until either your fate meter runs out or you fate shift an enemy. What the hell does that mean? Oh. Harness reckoning mode. Fates will begin to unravel. Press X to perform a fate shift. Uses all your remaining fate to destroy unraveling foes. I was not paying attention for that quick time event. But, hey, what do you know? It worked out. Ooh, what's this?
What? How? What are you?
I'm very special.
Threads of
I'm the hero
fate.
of this story.
I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
I pressed a button. I don't know. I just did it.
You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading.
Wow, your hand is
You might be able to
freaky.
change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you.
closest
I
I have
promise
to
not
hydrate.
to tell you if I see your death.
Do you always see death?
It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes. Other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths.
Is this why I was sent?
That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan.
Regular Mountain
Unlike
Dew
most
works well
men.
enough. I liked red okay, but I never tried so many of like the more unusual flavors. You know, I never really tried the the Baja so much or any of like the way more unusual ones. So yeah, just regular is fine. I think the thing is it's got enough of a mild flavor that you could have it while eating stuff or whatever. But as a whole, I think that's just it. It's like it's just fairly innocuous, so you can kind of just have it however. Show me my fate.
You're nervous. Relax. This
Show
is
me
what
my fate.
Weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are,
Oh.
what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I
What's
swear
that supposed
I
to
haven't
mean?
had that much.
You can't... I'm real, you must be drunk.
I am. But still, I've never seen someone
I
whose
am.
foot was just missing. Not even when I was drunk as the king of ballads. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Thank you? Newly resurrected... Blah, blah, blah. Elemental damage and mana cost reduction. Melee attack and block efficiency. I don't care about this stat. Ooh. That's a lot of might. Check out the destinies I don't have. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, kind of like a might sorcery kind of thing. Replaces dodge. I could do like a short teleport. Elemental resistance. Damage received as mana. Huh. So like the might and sorcery. This is the might and sorcery combos. So hypothetically, that's kind of... Oh, wait. All of the things? Jeez. If you're doing all of the things, here, enjoy all of the things. We do not have enough to do all of that. Jeez. Hell, wow. 30... Damn. Unlocks all weapon mastery abilities. That, damn. What else we got? Okay, so... What is Guardian? Just damage received as mana. So it's like we take a little bit of damage, but then we basically just get way more mana to use. Elemental resistance sounds good. So yeah, what is a sorcery that we don't have yet? Oh wow, you don't get this first thing until like 11. Let's see. I think I like the melee damage, although the mana cost reduction and the elemental damage is nice, because I've been using that one attack pretty good, but let's just let's get more brawly. And then we'll see about like the blocking just is kind of goofy to me. But we can side, you know, shift over into one of these like, because yeah, this, it doesn't care about blocking. It cares about doing melee damage and then also having mana for stuff. Like that seems kind of neat. Yeah, and elemental resistance. The ability to blink instead of like dodge roll. Yeah, I think that seems good. Let's just go with this brawling stuff. What you see?
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly, I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see
Your
your
hands are
pattern
kind of
in the
creepy.
weave.
Also, your mouth isn't
But
moving.
it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's
Oh,
something
there they
wrong
go.
with me,
There he goes.
and there isn't, or there's something very wrong with you.
I'm a perfectly normal human being. Don't even worry about it. You're terrible at this.
Damn it, it's the truth. At least, I think it is. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
What is wrong with my fate?
That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there.
Argith?
Once I was
Argarth?
Agarth the
Argarth?
Unyielding, the blade of Avgrum. I wrestled the Colossus priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae.
I just
I
started
was
this
a
game.
hero of men, but that wasn't enough for me.
I got out of the tutorial
I
zone,
joined
and
the
now I'm
Fate
just kind
Rulers,
of
hoping to
messing
find a
about
way to conquer
in the
destiny
early
itself.
stages. I found out about
Turns out
fate.
fate is the one
This
that's
guy is
behind
not very
everything.
good at finding fates. Arden?
You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Yulven. Had to move there when he got
But,
run out of town.
hello,
He's a
Osnor.
damned good fate weaver, but that doesn't make you very popular, especially not in dark days like these. We are all threads in the tapestry of fate, measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Fate weavers undertake the task of reading those threads.
So far,
Our
I'm really
tackle
pretty
always
early on in
was
the
a
game,
bit
so
awry,
we're seeing
since we have no control over how that tapestry is
seeing
woven.
what's available.
But
Chances
we
are
do. And when a fate
it's a
weaver
little
looks
late
at
my
your
time,
place
so
in the
I
weave,
might save it
we
and
see only the shapes
see
of what
about picking
you
this
may
up
choose
some
to
more
become.
later. Because from the looks of the calendar, I don't have anything hard scheduled for next Saturday night. So I did have plans for what to stream Tuesday and Wednesday of this upcoming week. Monday night, I don't have any solid plans, but I did kind of want to play Smite, but I could just audible over into this and play a few hours of this. Stream all night. I get you, but I've also been up a while and I'm a bit tired.
The Fate Weavers were
Who
once
are
a
these Fate
great
Weavers?
unified order of
What do they do
sages
when they're
from
not at
all the
home?
mortal races. We foretold the destinies of kings and gods. But that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad news. And all the news in the world is getting worse. The order splintered long ago.
Drink more,
Now
dude.
the old traditions are all
Oddly enough, like
lost.
the sugar and the
And all
caffeine
I
aren't as
foretell is the
effective
fate of my
as
beer.
one would hope sometimes.
And I see it being empty soon.
What else you got to say? Oh, again? Oh, Hughes. Oh, what do you know about Hughes?
Hughes was always an odd one. Curious and
Why are
determined
you
as
speaking
any
in the
of his
past
kind,
tense?
sure.
I saw
He
them
never
run
shut
away
up
with
about
their
his
knife
work.
and stab a bunch of
But he
guys.
always
They're
knew
probably
what was
alive.
important. He didn't worry about dying as long as he knew he'd get the well working.
Everybody thinks he's dead. You don't
The
know.
Tuatha aren't like any Fae I've ever known. They're cruel, bloodthirsty, and savage. Why, they're practically human.
Wow.
What
See ya.
does this all mean?
What's this? I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. So what, he just like... just an information man now? Anything else over here? Okay, that's where we came from. Ooh, something. What was that? Oh, yeah, something like it was like glowing. I don't know. It's just a weird thing around that thing. Let's see. This way. Wait, what's over here? What? Why? Why is there this little inlet? What is game? What is this game design? It's just weird. I don't see anything. Origin of the Dead. What? What are these quests that I have? I received a package. I should go claim them. Oh, that's DLC. Ah. Speak to a person. Be level 10. Something about teeth. Travel to Goreheart. traveling to Goreheart, that's DLC stuff. Hey, speak with the Fate Weaver in Goreheart. I'm in Goreheart, right? Oh, that's way far away. Something about teeth. What's this?
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Okay. Sure. I don't really want your blades, but I'll just take everything at this moment. At this point, I'm just taking everything, so... what is this quest? Just travel to Goreheart. I can do that. I can travel to Goreheart real easy. What is this? Oh, that's that guy. Travel to Goreheart. Goreheart. Enemies, 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 no. Another bear. It's a weird looking one of those. I don't know what it is. What if I throw lightning at it? Or nothing happens. Excuse me, sir. Doesn't seem hostile. But it's got a lot of flies. Try to get like a good closer look at it. Alright. I don't know what that's all about. Just random creature, find a fence. But it's alright. Thought I was gonna have to fight it, but it's okay. Again with the no items. Oh, dang, this town has all the things. Hydrate. This town has so much going on. Oh god. I discovered a location. Good for me. Okay. I can fast travel places. Father some guy. Something over here. Something over there. Good to know.
Everyone just stand back.
You
the
do what now?
warden can't work when you're crowding so close.
What is happening?
Go back to your business. Go on.
My business? Maybe my business is your business.
I swear, I saw
Welcome
one
to
like a
Goreheart.
turtle running through the trees west of the village. I've never seen.
You ain't doing so good. What's your deal?
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
What happened?
It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade. Likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
Who attack him?
It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days, but it's not their way to go after the Fae in the area. They like their targets mortal. In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west, so that's also a possibility. It's unlikely, though.
I will help.
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom.
Oh.
I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth.
At least he's honest.
Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're
I
back where we
mean,
started.
I would do it, but I'm a coward. Where's
She
this?
spends the days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are.
Faye?
I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Goreheart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting. Not with the war.
Yeah, she don't sound so good. She's just groaning and grunting right off camera, and it's just like we're just trying to have a conversation. They're just dying.
We keep a precarious peace with the Court of Summer, one that's
seriously.
tested every day. I lie awake at night worrying what kind of disaster awaits me in the morning. But we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live quietly. That's the best anyone can do these days.
Court of Summer?
Peaceful Fae make up the tribe known as the Court of Summer. They are led by a king in a faraway city, hidden from mortal eyes. That's about all I know. Little more than rumors and stories from my youth.
Yeah, it's just like... Also in my head, I'm thinking about how they had to get a voice actor to come in and just be like, okay, we need you to groan like you're gonna die. Now just do that for a while. You're not going to be important to what's happening, but we just need you to groan here and there about, someone who's gonna die.
I'm the Warden of Goreheart, and a poor one at that. I've been back from the war for only 6 months and been Warden for less than 2. Now here I am with an injured Fae on my doorstep. I'm a disgrace.
Wait, what the hell's Crystal War?
Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Goreheart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams.
I have no idea what that had to do with anything. Red Legion.
I've seen many bandit clans in the Crystal War and back home, but these men are a particular breed. They like their victims weak and bloody. The Red Legion has been a presence in the area for several weeks now. Our people are scared to show their faces after dark.
What else you got? Oh, we're going to talk about the Tuatha again. What are you just going to say? Oh no, these Fae are very weird.
I don't know what the Tuatha would be doing this far from the front lines. It must be something vital to their interests. They're a wicked breed, though, and I pity the man who meets up with them in these darkened forests. Bye now.
Bye now. You ain't doing so good. Wait, press when the skull appears and you enter aggressive mode, which allows you to attack friendly targets. Oh boy, I am not attacking them. Nope. I want to try to be a good person. Here, this is a friendly target, right? I killed you! There we go. That was an example of how to do the thing. We attacked the turkey chicken thing. Okay, there's a quick command for just straight up drink things. What's going on in here? It says there's a chest. Oh, that's not things I should do. I want to try to be a good person. And jump on their bed. No. They aren't even up here. We could totally steal all their things. Talk to a guard. Who are you and why do you have an exclamation point?
You there. Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done?
What?
Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well.
What about the formula?
It was an early version, unstable and rife with potential dangers. My hope is to develop a weapon that the Alfar can bring against our common enemy, the Tuatha. To say more would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say is that it involves lesions, goiters, and a good deal of pus.
Who is this? Apprentice?
His name was Karth Hilfred. I found him one morning outside my door, picking through the ember eyes. I was impressed how well he knew his way around a plant. I've never seen one so eager to learn.
Yeah, she's using chemical weapons. It's perfectly fine. I'll help. I'll help anything right now.
Such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnurfar Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe.
Oh god. So much dialogue. What do you have at your shop? That's so many things. Oh wait, I can sell my junk. Sell junk. Oh, I didn't have very much junk. Where's Karth?
He always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of Agnurfar Hall, the Irathi ruin. People say it's haunted, but people say many things.
Agnurfar.
The villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a ruse devised by the Red Legion. They mean to terrorize these people into submission, and it's working.
Alistar.
Haven't you seen it? The grim tower to the west. Avoid its shadow if you can, because what transpires inside Alistar
Your
will
eyes are
benefit
freaking
no
me
one.
out.
I would know.
Crystal War.
I have seen many conflicts unfold, but never have I seen one in which the fates of so many are at stake. The Tuatha will not settle for simple victory. They want total domination and will do whatever it takes to achieve it.
Experiments.
For years I dabbled in alchemy, healing, divination, and transmutation. All of that seems frivolous now, what with the war looming over us. Now I spend my sleepless nights in search of a formula that will end such conflicts forever.
What else you got? Karth.
I fear for his life. Karth was gifted in a way that I've witnessed in only a select few. If the Red Legion has him, there's no telling of how he'll be treated.
What else we got? Oh god.
If you must know, my name is Nanny Henry, formerly the chief alchemist of Alistar. But you wouldn't know what that is, would you?
Not
When the
really.
scholars in the tower
I died,
ordered me
and
to leave
it
the
kind of
grounds, I took refuge here.
kind
The
of
Almain are a private people, keen
cleared
to
my
keep to
brain.
themselves, like me.
Also, your eyes freak me out. Red Legion. Again with the Red Legion in the Tuatha.
Bandits, ruthless and well organized. The Red Legion is reaping many rewards by preying on vulnerable Almain settlers traveling east. Long ago, these villains confined themselves to the coast, but recently they've moved inland to avoid the war. Now they're our problem.
I just went with whatever.
They are the Undying, the corrupted roots. Their existence is an
That was like
abomination.
just a weird like
Everything in
mohawk
Amalur
thing with
exists for a particular
crazy
reason,
mutton chops,
except for
some
the Tuatha. They're not
weird
meant to
face
be.
tattoos.
Farewell.
Seems there's like a chest or something over here.
Need supplies? Try the corner shop.
Do they not like me doing this, or do they? No, they don't have a problem. Just smash up just some crates that they have lying around. Because it looks like there's like some. Where's the map? Zoom? Have you considered zooming? Oh, that's not how zooming. Really? This is zooming? This is zoomed. This is zoomed in. This is not like. How is this zoomed in? I can't see anything. What is this? Oh god. Alchemy. Create or experiment. Okay. I half expect like the game to give me like crafting suggestions or something. Loot desk. It says like I should have better bribe chances, but
Behave yourself.
like there is. Oh, this is the chest that it says. So it's like, if you do start killing NPCs, can you just completely screw up quests? Or is it like in, what is it, the Fallout, where it's just, you killed some people and then, oh, nope, that's it for that quest. And it's just like, nope. You have failed a quest that you didn't even know you were doing. It's loading time. There we go. Alright, looks like there's something going on up there. Okay, the alchemy, we went in there. Gold. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save and probably turn in for the night. I appreciate you stopping in, giving me some suggestions there, because yeah, I do think the kind of a combination of hack and slash with mage nonsense does seem like it could be fun. So let's have a good save here. There we go. That was easy. All right. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. And yeah, next scheduled stream should be Monday night. Like I was saying earlier, I kind of want to play some Smite, but I might try do some more of this if I can. It all just depends. But yeah, I want to thank folks for stopping in. I do appreciate it. I probably won't post it tonight, but tomorrow I'll probably try to export this over to the new YouTube that I set up. So yeah, anyone watch on there, do all the YouTube things. But so far as on Twitch, follow the channel if you'd like. You can join the Discord. Both are good ways to keep track of when I come online. You can sub to the channel. It helps keep the lights on. Also, get a few more emotes than I did before. But I do hope everybody is taking care of themselves with everything going on. I have been somebody nowhere. You've been amazing. And I do hope to see you next time. That's not nice music. Yeah. Have a good night.